panicking. Finger on the button, just pointing out my advantages. Dancing with your dreams, I focus the beam. Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin. Camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance. Did his best in there with a champion.
Champion?
Sweatpants.
That's a lie. Here we go. That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a lie.
Shout out to this guy, Ace Amin. We are here. Shake my hand, sir.
How you doing, sir?
We got Ace Amin in the building.
Yeah, I got a jacket on today.
He's the co-host. He's the analyst.
I got a jacket on. I'm in analyst mode.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a battler today. My name is Catch a Case Ace. I'm not
Catch a Case.
According to him, you know what I'm saying? This is my the wonderful esteemed chairman of Champion, Geronimus Black.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we're here to discuss.
I'm here.
You know.
We're gonna discuss a whole bunch of topics. Y'all know how Champion goes, and we haven't shot Champion in weeks now. We're going to be doing predictions. So this is a part of the topic list that I thought it's a good time to speak on it. Analyst Amin is a good name too, by the way. I like that. Analyst Amin. But in battle rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
When do we limit it?
Okay.
When is it time to officially limit it and say this is no, this is yes? Is there going to always be a gray area? Shout out to Emerson Kennedy. Is there always going to be a gray area? What we doing?
I am a firm believer that in life, not just in battle rap, I believe that some rules are transcendent. They don't just apply to workplace or setting.
A moral compass.
That's it. You gotta have integrity. I believe that you can say anything you want.
Yeah.
You have the right to say in a battle anything that you want. There is no limit on what you can say. I believe that you have to be prepared to deal with whatever comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
And as a community, I believe that there has to be a standard of what you're willing to reward with a reaction and what you're not. Because the once again, what comes with somebody saying anything that they want is that the expectation that it's going to be reactive response. They're going to get a response. No one does something. Every time somebody does something, they want something in return for it.
Yeah.
So by you venturing something that's completely risky, completely or risque, something that's completely out of the bounds of good taste. Mm-hmm. When you do that, you're only doing that for the purpose of getting something back, and that's response. And so us giving that to that person, and it's not a negative one, only further fuels that. So it's like any battler can say whatever you want. I don't put my rules on whoever.
Yeah.
You don't put those rules on them. They can say whatever they want, but be willing to stand on what comes with it. That's it.
For me,
I can say my personal rules after you're done. I can say what I personally.
What I think should be, this is just me, you know what I'm saying? This is not a network. I think that's what happens to you're part of a network now.
Yeah.
Now you can't, no thing about it, even on URL, Caffeine, I think even other leagues, they're not telling you can't say nothing.
Nothing.
You battle,
Nothing.
no one's telling you
nothing.
you
There's
can't.
nothing in my contract that says
And that's
nothing off limits. Nothing off limits. Nothing.
I think the first time we saw Arsenal on T-Top, we literally saw that and that wasn't edited.
That wasn't
out.
edited. Yes, it wasn't.
So that shows you that no one from overhead is going to say you can't say this. So it's up to you as an MC.
There's no censorship.
There's no censorship in battle rap.
There's no censorship. There's no censorship.
Shout out to Arsenal, he proved that.
Yep.
Out the gate. It's over. That question is whether you can. No, it's over.
Yeah.
And when you saw that on screen, it's over.
Yeah.
But me personally, what I don't want to give too much credit to anymore when I do reviews, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I rank things is untasteful deaths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kids.
There you go.
A certain circumstance where you know we're not going to do that.
Across
P&B Rock we're not going to do that.
You want to hear 15 PNB Rock bars?
But it's like, and then are we picking and choosing what's okay?
Absolutely.
What we're close to?
There you go.
Because we're not close to PNB Rock.
We're not. So that it's okay. It's
less.
Yeah, I can come up with one right now.
And that's okay.
Yes. And for people and that's what people not understanding is that you can't place your standards on everyone. Like everyone didn't mourn Pat Stade's death the way that we mourned it or you mourned it. And me personally, I don't believe in saying anything about anybody's dead people. I don't care who they are. And the reason is it's a moral thing for me. It's because once I do that, I open the door for somebody to say something to me. And I don't have any personal issues with any battlers unless I have personal issues with you. So if I don't have a personal issue with you, I'm not gonna get up there and use that as a reason to say things to you that I wouldn't normally say.
Yeah.
So my rules, and for all the shit that I say in battle rap, as much as I talk, you don't hear me talk about personal things myself. Like you can't name a lot of things about me other than I've been in prison. Like you don't hear me talking about other people's business. I don't do that. I don't gossip. I don't get into the. I'm not that person. Even if I angle somebody's career, I'm gonna talk about your downfall, your rapping ability, public things. I don't believe you talk about dead people. I don't talk about family members, names, like specifics, names and ages and schools and things that are compromised, things that are details that are like that potentially compromised and could put them in danger. I don't believe in incriminating people up there. I don't believe in talking about things that could potentially put them in the line of fire for prosecution. Those are things are off limits for me. Like saying when you gotta understand once again, when you say these bars, you're only saying them because you know you're gonna get a reaction. It's fresh, something just happened, and you're gonna say it. It's gonna get one of those reactions. If you got momentum, they're gonna be like, damn, he said that. That's crazy. It was fire how you put it together, but is it worth it in the long haul? Like, in terms of your integrity, is it worth it?
Yeah, so. It seems to me the two people that we respected in terms of passing, obviously past day. It's over two people. I'm saying like as of recent, let's say somebody in battle, somebody outside of battle rap.
Yeah.
Kobe.
I had a dude say a Kobe bar, and then I rebutted it and bumped him. Real bad. Got like 50,000 views. Yeah, dude said it right after Kobe died. I mean, like literally, like he said, he said his words were, shout out, we cool. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was a distasteful bar. He said, shout out. He had a crazy rhyme scheme. He's like, I go crazy in this bitch and kill everybody with a chop from Kobe pilot. And it was like out of nowhere at the very end of his round. Like, you could tell he added it.
Yeah.
It might have been the week after he passed.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like you only added that because you knew that and it got a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Got the exact intended thing that he thought it was gonna get. Niggas say him, bro. Yeah. Niggas say him.
I think in battle, me saying what I'm saying, it's not gonna change anything. But it's like we pick and choose. It is what it is.
We do.
We pick and choose. And every case is a different. It's a different mission in every case. Period.
As a battler, I think that you have to have a firm stance for what you will tolerate and what you won't, and then stand on it. Like, I won't say certain things, and I won't allow certain things to be said to me, and you gotta address it case by case. But it's just like to have a uniform like a law, like these are the things we don't address. I don't think, but you shouldn't have to. Like, I don't think there's certain things that there's the unspoken. You shouldn't have to have rules that say like, yo, don't.
Rap, but it's just not the case.
When you walk into my house, right? I don't have to have a sign up that says "Don't piss on my carpet." I don't have to tell you that. I don't have to say like, "Don't come into my house and light a fire at the steps." I don't have to tell you that. Don't smoke in my room where I'm asthmatic. Don't smoke right here in my room. I don't have to have a sign up. You know that within common decency, these are things that don't have to be said. Niggas know what not to say because you wouldn't go to Pat Stay's funeral and recite that bar in front of his family members.
At all.
Niggas don't have to be told what to say. You just don't. Niggas don't want to comply with anything, and they want attention. They want clout, and they're willing to sell that little bit of integrity in exchange for that clout. I don't agree.
That's sad. It's sad. I mean, and people shout to Arsenal. We're not going to interject him in a negative way in the situation, but he's been doing it since the beginning of time, 2011.
He predicates his. Okay, so the difference between him is that if he does it, now we look at him weird. Because it's like, why you ain't
get disrespectful?
Why? Because exactly.
Yeah.
It's like he kind of trapped himself. Like, and not saying that he didn't want to. It's like, once again, I'm here in another nigga's face, and another nigga's face on another nigga's face. Like, that's the whole foundation of his entire character.
It's like, why you being nice? And on top of that, if you battling him, it's like, yo, why you getting disrespectful
there you
with
go.
him?
Don't be disrespectful. And it's expected upon you to be disrespectful too. Like, and honest to God, like if we've been honest, Gotti's way more disrespectful than him.
Yeah, Gotti's different.
But the thing is, Gotti
different now,
stands
bro.
on his character. Like, Gotti stands on it. Like, he gonna say that shit to you. And it is
that's out the gate now. He out the gate.
Gotti is like literally the king of disrespect in battle.
Hey, why you ain't do this when I said that? Like,
it'd be like, yo,
Gotti
different. Them niggas was his best friends. And Gotti, shout out Gotti, that's my nigga. But and the thing is, like, that's what I mean in terms of picking and choose. Like you know, it's accepted from certain people. But that's the premise of his entire character. I'm not mad at him finding a way. It's a way, and the crazy thing is, there's a way to say everything. You can reference things without being completely distasteful. You can reference something that everybody knows in a creative fashion, and not be disrespectful to the actual person or their family. Just because you mentioned, like, you can mention Aaliyah in a bar without it being disrespectful. You can actually even mention her plane crashing in a bar without it being disrespectful. But the purpose of it, you got to be really creative. And that's the part that, as a battler.
Yeah, as battlers, well, us up here saying that as battlers, as MCs of the cloth of the culture, that battle in front of, almost 2,000 people. So yes, and rapped over a minute. That has a round and rounds on YouTube right now. Collecting over 700,000 on its way to 1 million views. So it's like, as battle rappers, go ahead.
I'll let you finish.
No, as battle rappers, as MCs.
See, my word was battle rapper. It wasn't. It was singular. It wasn't plural.
It was
so
as rappers,
a battle rapper,
too,
as a battle rapper,
as battle rappers.
I believe that you limit your creativity when you don't figure out ways to say things in a manner that doesn't tap into a source that you wouldn't say if you weren't battling. And that's what I mean. Like, I say things to people that I would say to them anywhere. I don't have a reason to, but if you gave me one, I would say that I would, even in lieu of me having problems with certain people, there are things that I have not said and won't say.
Yeah.
Even when I have an actual personal issue with someone, EK is calling me while I'm.
Oh well, I think he sees us, so I think you can answer because he must see us, right? He has to see us.
EK, are you calling me? Did you purpose? Do you know I'm on champion right
now?
He
doesn't.
We just really
He
shot.
knows what's going on. I guarantee he knows what's going on.
We just literally shot at you.
He's a very smart individual. He knows what's happening.
Oh, this nigga grew his hair out and everything.
See, that's why he did what he did. Look what he did with it.
Look, it's pro.
His ass.
Oh my
God. Yeah, see that, you're disrespecting.
He knows what he's doing. He does this like all the time.
I'll call him to get to a twerk show tonight. How much longer you gonna be?
You wanted to get me on what? Yeah, this nigga called me to twerk on somebody's show tonight.
Wow.
Yo, I'm gonna call you when I
This is disrespectful.
Yeah.
This is disrespectful.
Yeah, this is
topic. He's very disrespectful. Damn, shout out to EK.
Shout out EK, yo.
Very good dude. He's lying about the show being trash.
Yeah. Nah, he's a great guy. He's being.
He does it to me all the time.
Whoa,
he calls in.
What?
In terms of calling in.
He does it to you all the time?
Yeah, I said in terms of calling in.
That's
like
not what
calling
you
the
said.
show. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, what's up?
I said it already. It's
Chat,
rewind this.
what's up with my man, yo?
Rewind this.
Niggas gotta get
He's called in on champion.
Niggas gotta get
This is the 5th time he did it.
Yo, my bad, man.
This is the 5th time he did it.
Yo, that's my apologies for even.
It's the 5th time he did it.
That's crazy. You hear this nigga, yo?
Ace Amin is back.
Yo,
Ace Amin
this
is back.
nigga said he does it to me all the time, and he pulled his coat back like this, like it was like a. It was
Michael Jackson.
What's up with this nigga, yo?
Ace Amin is back, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up with him? All right,
it's the 5th time he's called into the show.
Traction, my bad. All right, so what I'm saying was, as an artist, you should be creative enough to find ways to reference tragedies. If you're gonna reference, if you want to tap into what's the word I'm looking for? If you want to tap into a current event bar, a current event bar, and you just have to speak about a specific incident that happened and it's fresh, and you should be able to say it in a way that is tasteful. You can reference that. You can literally reference a motivational thing that happened after Kobe. Like, I was literally on a plane when I found out that Kobe passed. I was getting it was at the first app event ever when John battled, I want to say he battled Jerry West. When Twerk battled Chilla Jones and that whole event. I was literally on the way to that event in Tampa, Florida when I found out. And that's always been something I remember. I was landing safely on my flight vehicle when I found out that Kobe passed in the car crash. In the plane crash. In the helicopter crash. So you could tap into that. There's something there where you can tie the two together and make it correlate, and it doesn't have to be disrespectful.
Cortez versus Holloway, he's talking about it continuously.
Facts.
It wasn't disrespectful.
At all.
His opponent respected it. Holloway respected it.
Facts.
I think it motivated him in life, probably.
Jim's third round against me, he referenced things with my children in terms of how they're affected by me being incarcerated. He was in no way disrespectful.
There you go.
He was everything he said was completely accurate. It was like, yo, you're taking away from your children's lives and you being in their lives by you being incarcerated for as long as you work.
So
that is
ways
accurate.
to do it. There's ways to do
there
it.
are ways to be creative and tap into angles or references that do not dictate that you have to be disrespectful or distasteful. So.
And I'm gonna leave it here with this for the topic in terms of attention. So I just you got to do the ignore thing. You broke it down perfectly in the spaces. I don't want you to keep going because you're gonna go off into it and make it make it what it is. But it's like you gotta ignore certain things.
Ignore it.
Where were their name at prior to the situation that they did?
Leave it there.
Leave it there.
Leave it there. Like literally, a fire does not grow without oxygen. It needs air. A fire needs. In order for a fire to grow or spread, it needs oxygen. Don't give it to
Leave it there.
Leave it there.
Leave it there. Respectful. You gotta come up with a different way. Come up through, being one of the best MCs or delivering some of the best bars. Other than that, this ain't gonna fly. And to anyone that I say edit it out. That's me though. People disagree with that. I say edit it out. We're not gonna do that. Edit it out. I know that sounds kind of crazy. I know. This is the gray area we're talking about. Edit it out.
I'll go further. Don't drop it.
I take
that. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say you take what comes with what you said. Like
that.
now you don't get a drop.
I take that.
Only person that knows you said this are people that were in the building. You'll never see this again.
But the thing about the reason I say edit it out because that won't be the first battle that's edited.
I ain't mad
a lot of battles. Nowadays, even in the past, people have edited out a lot of stuff. So if we're gonna edit out things, I'm saying edit that
It's
out.
part of the memoir. Is this the things you're talking about?
I mean,
It sounds
I've
like-
said a lot of
it sounds
things.
It sounds like memoir talk.
I mean, it could be. I know a lot of the battles that's been. Yeah.
Nobody knows.
You know what I'm saying? And it
Monetized.
looks sharp too. It looks sharp.
Monetized.
The way they do it is cause they different angles. Like they chop that and and they just wrap to the next, and it's just a different angle. You don't even peep that it's edited.
Respectfully.
So I'm gonna leave that there.
Respectfully.
Appreciate y'all. You
Yeah,
know,
don't
put your
no
thoughts
energy.
in the comment section below.
No energy.
No energy.
No energy, baby. No
Wherever
energy.
you was at before that, that's where we
We're
gonna
gonna
be
leave
at
right
this
there.
time.
We ain't
Leave
worry
right
about
there.
that. We ain't thinking about that.
All right. So put your comments in the description. Not description box. Pardon me. Leave your comments in the comment section and what's your stance on this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Champion. Thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
They tryna handle the wave, I can show them. I get my brothers paid like I owe them. Go crazy with a couple K's like I'm owed them. These haters in my face like I know them. Snakes all up in the grass till I'm on them. If they ain't in my clique, I don't bro 'em. My circle is tight knit like a